So hey my YouTubers and everyone in the world, today is August the 22nd. The time is now 3 p.m. guys. It was a beautiful Thursday all day. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you can see more of me. And give this video a huge thumbs up to show some love and support. Now today we're going to be talking about 5 natural ways on how to reduce belly fat. And yes, it is important for us to discuss this because in order for us to become our greatest, we need to know how to take care of ourselves from the inside out and outside in. But moving forward, one natural way for you to get rid of belly fat, guys, is to avoid sugar and sweetened beverages. I feel like it's very important for you to watch the type of sugar content that you take in on a day-to-day basis. This means staying away from cakes, cookies, sometimes potato chips. This means staying away from sodas, any sweetened beverages. Beverages that contain a lot of sweet tend to turn to more, that's what makes you gain that weight. And a lot of times, especially in women, we tend to gain weight in our mid area. So that's the area that seems to hold all that weight, and all that sweet and sugar and stuff that's not healthy. So you got to stay away from sweetened beverages and you got to avoid sugar as much as possible. It's about self-discipline, and yes, it takes time. Now, the second easy way on how to get rid of belly fat naturally is to cut carbs from your diet. So when it comes to bread, when it comes to, potatoes and things of that nature, you can still eat it, but you want to minimize the portion that you are consuming. That means that you shouldn't have a big plate of rice and potatoes and all this other stuff and bread and things. No, you want to slow that down as much as you can and consume a decent amount, enough to just, fill you up, but not overdo it. So yes, when it comes to the carbs, you definitely want to reduce the amount of carbs that you consume on a day-to-day basis. Now, the third natural way on how to reduce belly fat, guys, is to exercise. And this is one of the things that's most challenging for people because they don't want to exercise. It's easier to say, oh, well, I gain weight very easy, or whatever the case may be. But a lot of times people are not watching the type of food that they're consuming. That's one. And then two, they don't exercise. So if you're constantly doing the same thing on a day-to-day basis and you're eating all this unhealthy food, you got to know that you're going to keep gaining weight. And that's just a fact. So you have to exercise. I would suggest, for someone who's not used to exercising, you might want to start off with twice a week. Little 10, 15-minute workout. Something fast. Just until your body gets used to you being so active. And then once you get the hang of it, you can go from 2 days a week to 4 days a week. So it works out perfectly fine. Me personally, I exercise 5 times a week, guys. 5 times a week to keep my body in shape. Mind you, the older we get, for some people, their metabolism slows down. So that tells me it's easier for a person like that to gain weight than someone whose metabolism is fast. So yes, you got to start exercising more and don't come up with excuses. Now, the fourth way to reduce belly fat naturally, guys, is to eat more protein. I feel like it is important to eat more protein so it'll keep you strong. That's what you want. Like if you have a little weight on you, that's okay, but you want to be strong. You don't want a lot of fat, because it's just unnecessary. It weighs you down and it doesn't help you, Now, the fifth natural way on how to reduce belly fat, guys, is to stop eating after 7. And I feel like this one is golden because a lot of times we tend to snack at night. And think about it. If you're snacking during the day, that's not as bad as snacking at night. And I'm going to tell you why. When you snack during the day, you're moving around. You're walking. You're up and down the stairs. You're going from here to there. But if you're eating past 7 and 8 o'clock, all you're doing is eating and laying back and eating more and then going to sleep. So when does your body have time to fight off that food that you just consumed if you're laying down and, you're eating and you're just going straight to sleep? It's just going to sit there on that stomach area. And as you do this every day, day in and day out, after 7 o'clock, all that food is just going to sit there and keep building until your stomach is blowing up. And it's not comfortable to have to walk around with, just when you're out of shape. Like, women want to look sexy and feel good. Men do as well. So I'm here to tell you guys, this is how you clearly lose that body fat, that belly fat, the natural way. Now, I do have a couple products I'm going to show you guys that I use, to keep myself in shape, especially my belly area. Now, what I suggest is this ginger. This ginger tea is pretty good. And it's good because it actually helps you to use the bathroom on a regular basis. A lot of times we have a lot of belly fat when we're constipated, and that's because of the food that we're consuming. So if you're not going to the bathroom on a regular basis, all that junk and garbage is just sitting on your stomach, and it's causing it to become fatter and fatter and bigger and wider, and just, you don't want that. You want your belly to be in shape. You want it to be nice. You want it to be toned. So everything that we discussed today is things that you definitely need to do. Now check this out. Some of the foods that you can consume that has enough citric acid in it would be like lemons. So we have lemons, for example. These are really, really good when it comes to belly fat. This will cut that belly fat. Now, there's different ways you can finesse this. Either you can eat the lemon as is, which is extremely sour, and the taste is not, you guys know what lemons taste like. But if you eat it like that, just as is, a lot of that citric acid will go to the stomach and start to cut that belly fat, because that's what citric does. But if you want to be smart about it, another way to do it is you can get a cup of water and, cut the lemons, cut it in half, or sprinkle some lemon in that water. Drink that, 2-3 times a day. And over time, it's going to cut that belly fat. So lemons is a thumbs up, guys. Another thumbs up is avocados. This is really good when it comes to reducing that belly fat. Incorporate this in your diet. Thumbs up. Let me take this for the thumbnail. Okay, now, something else that you guys can eat to reduce belly fat is yogurt. Yes, yogurt is extremely healthy when it comes to reducing that belly fat. And you know what? It's just healthy for your diet. It helps you to move your bowels, and that's what you definitely want to do if you want to keep your belly nicely toned. Another thumbs up when it comes to reducing belly fat is berries. Now, you can have strawberries, blueberries, whatever berries you want. Berries are really, really good when it comes to reducing that belly fat. And if you do decide to eat bread, guys, my suggestion is multi-grain bread. And the reason why I say this is because multi-grain bread is extremely healthy, and it does help you to use your bowels on a regular basis. This way, all that food that you've been consuming is not just sitting on your stomach and just getting bigger and bigger and bigger over time. And some other fruits that you can consume that has citric in it is grapefruits. You can have limes, oranges, pomelos, kiwis. These are all fruits that have citric in it that helps you to cut that belly fat, and that's what you want to do. And like I said, it all takes, it's about practice, giving yourself time, and constantly, just changing up that diet and doing what you have to do to reduce that fat. That's what you want. So I hope that this video helps you guys on how to reduce that belly fat in a natural way, or natural ways. And if you like this video, guys, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. And like I always say, guys, visit my website at shoploveronline.com. Until next time, guys, peace.